What's going on, everybody? Welcome to More Motorsports YouTube channel. I know it has been a minute since I've posted a video. Terribly sorry about that. For those that don't know, the neighborhood Karens have been complaining, and now I cannot do paint work out of my garage, even if it is for myself. So I found something I can do for you guys, and I want to show you how to polish aluminum to have like a chrome-like effect, a very shiny surface. So I have this painted green, and I like it painted green. But I was thinking, since I'm switching my setup on the supercharged Acura TL, I want to just go really, really shiny with it. So I'm going to show you a method I use to make it shiny. First thing I start with is some 40 grit sandpaper. You probably don't have to go that aggressive for your first, but I have it, so I'm going to use that. Then I step it up to 150. And we're going to go to 220. Then I believe I have some 400, 800, and then we're going to go all the way up to about, let's see what I have here, 2500 grit. So I'm basically just going to get all of this off of here. Probably just scrape it off with the razor blade, then go over it with the power sander, which I'm just using a Black & Decker. For the smaller areas, I'm going to use the wire wheel to kind of get in there and polish them up the best I can, because I'm not going to be able to hit all of those. But I'm going to go ahead and pretty much just get started. So yeah, if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. And there will be more content coming soon, because I have two vehicles I need to paint that are my own vehicles. So we'll be painting those soon, so definitely stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and start scraping. Okay, now that I got it all off of there, I'm gonna keep it on the intake manifold, because if I take it off, it's a little harder to control it. Since it has this flapper in here, it's kind of odd to set down. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it on here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start with the 40 grit sandpaper. So here we go. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool, having the green around it like that. So I think I'm actually going to keep that how it is, and then just polish the surface, so that way I don't have to try to get in those smaller spots. So that kind of worked out well. Okay, got the 40 grit off, so now I'm going to step it up to the 150. Step it up to the 220 and then go higher from there. It's feeling nice and smooth. We're going to step up to 1500. Then we're going to jump straight to 2500 and throw a polish on it with the soft foam thing that comes with the headlight kit. So we're going to go ahead and get it wet again. Keep going. Alright, gonna use Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. And the foam pad. So, there we go. Alright, it's got a pretty decent shine to it. We're going to go ahead and use some steel wool real quick. This is the fine steel wool, number 0000. You can get it at Walmart. I think Home Depot and Ace sell it as well. We'll go ahead and add some Meguiar's on here and use the yellow buffer. Alright, so now I'm going to go rinse it off so we can see what it looks like rinsed off and wiped down. Okay, here it is. Got it all cleaned up, wiped it down with the microfiber, and it has a pretty good reflection. You can see my hand pretty well, especially compared to how it was before. Now there are some scratches in here still, but if I'd have taken just a little bit more time and we kept this motion, just don't go random. Keep one solid motion. Starting, I go from 80 grit, but you can go from like at least 150 and work your way up. Doing 150, 220, 320, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, then 3,000, and hit it with a buffer, and it would turn out even glossier and more of a mirror-like finish. This is pretty good. I can always go in and redo it. It's like 12 bolts to remove this top piece, which I might go ahead and do sometime. I just wanted to give you a demonstration on how I do it, and it works pretty well. I mean, definitely looks a lot better to me. So this is the engine that's going in my car. If you haven't seen on Texas Honda channel, definitely go subscribe to that channel. I ended up taking the Acura TL to the dyno with the supercharger on. On 3 pounds of boost, I made 301 horsepower, so super awesome. But this engine, when it goes in, it's going to be making more than 300. At least that's the goal. I got CNC ported runners. I'm going to have a thermal gasket with a spacer, which adds more torque. And hopefully we'll be up above 3 PSI now. When this goes in, this engine is super solid. I got it from the salvage yard from a totaled wrecked Acura TL for 300 bucks from the local salvage yard. And I was super happy, jumped on it, got brand new timing belt, water pump. The injectors are decapped so it can flow more fuel. And this thing's going to be a monster. So I'm going to put this one in the engine that was in the car. Nothing's wrong with it. Only reason I took it out is because the transmission had to come out. And on this TL, it's a lot easier for me to pull the engine with the transmission. So I thought, well, I could either build this one or I could build the one that I know is really good shape, so I won't have a lot of machine work if there were to be a problem, which there shouldn't be because it's a perfect engine. It made 300 horsepower, no problem. This one here has a warranty though, so I figured why not throw this one in? If something happens, I can get it warrantied out. They do a no questions asked at Budget Wrench Parts, so it's pretty awesome. So I can't wait to throw this in. Definitely go subscribe to Texas Honda channel. If you guys are new here or say you just are wanting to see content I've been doing a lot of stuff over there. So definitely subscribe. Link's in the description. Just click the link and it'll prompt you to subscribe. I'm going to throw this in here soon, getting the stage 3 racing clutch put in. It says my racing clutch will be here today, which technically it's a past midnight, so it's today. So we'll see what happens. I'll put the clutch in, throw that in there, and get this engine in and go for a retune at the dyno. AGN tuning, a link is in the description. Definitely go subscribe to his channel as well. We're going to be doing a lot of like dyno videos and stuff like that on his channel. He already has some content, so definitely go over there and give him a subscribe. But I appreciate you guys watching this all the way to the end. For each and every one of you that watched it all the way through without skipping, I greatly appreciate you guys. Definitely hit that like button. I try to get into the comment section, but it gets kind of wild sometimes, so I just back off. But yeah, let me know what you guys think below. And I know I could have got this a lot better, so just don't comment that because I already know. But it looks a lot better to me, and I think it's a nice little touch. Gonna put some stickers back on here, possibly the Comp Tech one, and then AGN tuning because he did tune that engine over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned though, because we will have videos coming as soon as I can possibly get a place to go paint these two vehicles. So definitely stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And as I like to say, God bless, stay safe, stay awesome.